Let's fucking go. The Chiefs, for the third consecutive year, have started their season 3-0. They defeat the Baltimore Ravens, who seem to be a very, very great team this year. Blew out the Miami Dolphins 59-10, I think it was, in week 1. And then they had another decent blowout in week 2. I forget who it was against, but I remember it was against a not very great team, but the Ravens handled it pretty well. Not today, though. Today, they got to experience Patrick Mahomes for the second straight year. Now, last year it was a lot closer, of course. It went into overtime. In fact, the Chiefs barely tied it at the end of that game. So, for a while it was looking like the Ravens were going to win that last year. But the Chiefs were lucky, got away with a win last year. Today it wasn't the same as last year. The Chiefs just held their ground on them pretty much the whole time. Now look, Ravens, you could say whatever you want. You could say, oh, the Chiefs got lucky. Oh, the refs were bad for the Ravens. It doesn't matter when the Ravens fail 3 2-point conversions in the same game. Had you converted all 3 of them, it would have been a 1-point win for you guys. So I'm just saying, you can't blame anything. You lost yourselves today, but it was a good game. It got close in the end there. It was a pretty good game. Notice I am wearing my Rays hat. This is the only Rays hat that I have that actually matches my Chiefs jersey. So I wore it today because, the Rays, as you know, are in a really close playoff race. But this is a football recap, not a baseball recap, of course. In the first quarter, Baltimore would open up the scoring with a 2-yard handoff to Mark Ingram for the touchdown. Mark Ingram was really good today for the Baltimore Ravens. 6-0, not 7-0, because Baltimore went for a 2-point conversion and failed. Patrick Mahomes would then respond, leading Kansas City all the way down the field. The drive would end on a LaShawn McCoy 1-yard pass from Patrick Mahomes, and we don't go for 2. We go for the 1. We make it. So 7-6 KC. Also, the Ravens went for it a bunch on 4th down today for whatever reason. Just a side note there. Next scoring play would come in the second quarter off an 18-yard pass from Patrick Mahomes to Demarcus Robinson with a great catch for a touchdown. 14-6 Kansas City. On the next Kansas City drive, we would score again. Patrick Mahomes with an 83-yard pass to McCole Hardman for the touchdown. Another insane play by Patrick Mahomes. He just seems to be unstoppable almost. 26 Kansas City, not 21 because Harrison Butker missed this extra point. Ravens got the ball, didn't score. Chiefs got the ball again, drove down the field and scored a field goal. 23-6 Chiefs, and we go to halftime. The Ravens open up the third quarter with a 19-yard touchdown from Mark Ingram, 23-13. Chiefs would get the ball back, nothing happened. Ravens get the ball back, nothing happened. Chiefs would get the ball back, and then they score a touchdown. It's a pass to LaShawn McCoy, who had a hell of a game today. Helps me out. LaShawn McCoy's on my fantasy team. 14-yard pass from Patrick Mahomes. 30-13 Kansas City. The Ravens would respond with a Mark Ingram touchdown. Surprise, surprise, 30-19 Kansas City. Ravens would score again on another field goal, 30-22. Then Kansas City had a field goal of their own, 36-yarder from Harrison Butker, 33-22 Chiefs. Ravens would then score a touchdown with 2 minutes left in the game, 33-28. No other scoring plays again this game. That would be the final score. A couple side notes. The Chiefs' defense had some really, really bad looks today. There were 2 occasions in this game where Lamar Jackson, almost being sacked, would lob a ball up in the air, just praying for the best to happen. Prayers answered. Somehow, someway, both these occasions, when he lobbed the ball up, the Baltimore receivers caught it, which should not have happened. The first time, it ended up being a pass to the 2-yard line or something, and Andy Reid would challenge it for pass interference. The call was upheld, and although I'm a Chiefs fan, I agree with it. I don't want to see challenging pass interferences being abused because that's not what it was implemented for. It wasn't an obvious pass interference, and so therefore I agree with the call. Just bad defense, pretty much. Second occasion, Lamar Jackson running out of the pocket, threw it across the field, which everybody knows doesn't work in the NFL. So whoever was sitting there for the Chiefs on that side of the field stood there, right? Just stood there. It's coming right at him. Oh, wait, but the Baltimore guy jumps up and catches it. you got to get in there, man. It was really frustrating to watch. And the Chiefs' run defense is still not the best. So there's that. But in the end of the day, the Chiefs win. I got to read you Patrick Mahomes' stats, man. Patrick Mahomes went 27 of 37, 374 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Like I said, he seems to be unstoppable. He's a cheat code, man. Let's be real. LaShawn McCoy had 2 touchdowns today. He played really good, but that's about it. So the Chiefs, for the 3rd straight year, open the season 3-0. The Chiefs take on the Detroit Lions next week, who to me are a surprising team. In week 1, they tied with the Arizona Cardinals. In week 2, they defeated the Los Angeles Chargers 23-20. And today, they defeated the Philadelphia Eagles in a final score of 27-24. So they are not going to be an easy team to get through. Kansas City definitely needs to take them seriously. That is being played in Detroit. So yeah, surprising team. As for the AFC West, the Broncos lost and the Raiders lost. The Chargers game is still going on right now, but you love to see the division rivals lose. So with all that being said, go Chiefs. I will see you next week. Peace out.